Hello and welcome everybody to Crypto Rosetta. My name is Savage and today we're going to be having a look at Bitcoin. Before we jump into the price action, just want to say thank you for watching. If you're enjoying the content, please smash that like button. If you're new to the channel or you haven't already, please subscribe. Turn on those bell notifications so you never miss a video and you'll always be kept up to date with everything that we put out. Always happy to hear from you as well, so leave us some feedback down below in the comment section and we will get back to you as soon as we can. Okay, so let's get into the analysis now. So basically within this move, we were talking about the potential of completing into this red box area. We've actually moved up into this zone and now we actually potentially completed this move. Though with the extensions that we've been having recently and the fact that we are having extending waves within these structures, I haven't until we actually cross this low point of this 22,335, I haven't invalidated any sort of potential of breaking up, and we'll carry on talking about that in a second. But what I want to do is talk about where we are within a bigger picture here. So this is the idea that we are still having a look for this fourth wave. So this fourth wave is basically from back here. It was a 1, 2, this, looking at this as a third, looking for this as a fourth wave to come down, and then we'll be looking for a fifth wave to the upside. So depending on exactly where this fourth wave ends up, but if it lands on this 382, we could potentially look to target this $26,000 area to this 24,655 zone. So this is a zone we could actually look to target out within the structure, and what we'd be looking for is a bigger fourth wave here to play out, potentially as a zigzag as well. So we just need to give it a bit of time to see exactly where that lands, but it is possible that we could come back into this zone of this fourth, and like I said, target this $20,583 to this 19,676. The higher end of this range would be this 21,764, but typically speaking, it does retrace deeper than that. So we'll just have to see how it plays out. But I'm going to turn that back off for a second because we're going to go over the shorter term moves now. And basically within this structure here, like I said, we could actually have completed into this high point and that's the end of the move, and then we start to break down. However, there is also still the potential that we could extend out here where this becomes a 1, 2, and then we look to break to the upside. So we're going to be talking about that first. So if we do have further extension, basically the support area that I'm looking for, we've already come into it, this 22,895 to this 22,548 area. So this has already been retested here, and it is potentially possible we can count this as a wave 2. So if we come into the 15-minute chart here for a second, while we talk about this, we can see that we've had this move down as an A, B, C. So that's all we've got. We've only got a 3-wave move for the time being. It is possible this can develop into something else where this becomes a 1, 2, and then this. The problem is this is quite messy to count as an impulse. You'd have to argue there's a diagonal in here, and then this fourth wave's a bit big. Yeah, I mean, at the moment it doesn't look like it, and I'm thinking rather we're going to have a move to the upside here. And basically what I'd be looking for is the potential to have something like this play out, where we could look back up for this this B wave high point here, and potentially look at something playing out like this, where we get this as an A, a B, and then potentially get a 5-wave move up into this zone. So the typical area we'd be looking to target with this effectively is this 23,430 to this, that's the 618, but the higher range is basically this is 786 up here, and then this is the 50%. So this is sort of a range we could look to see rejection if we do move back up here. And effectively within this, we're looking for 2 options. Either we could be looking to break down for this as an ABC, or alternatively, we could actually break down as a 5-wave move. The way we would have to look at it is a 5-wave move. So I'm going to use our current area in case we do actually just start to break down from here. But if we do break down from our current location, confirmation of a 3rd wave would come by crossing this 22,147. And then we'd have to look at this as a 1, 2, and then that would become our 3rd wave, 4th wave, and a 5th wave to the downside. But then we would have an additional first, and an additional 2 waves to the downside to come after that. But for as long as we hold this low point here of this 22,818, it is possible potentially that we could still look to move up higher into this zone. So that's what we're looking out for within this corrective move to the downside at the moment. So this is just on the really short term. What we also need to be aware of is that because we can count this as a 3-wave move, we can argue that potentially this is completed. And if we're looking for this extension to the upside, then potentially we are looking for this 3rd wave to start. So if that is the case, what then we would be looking for is the potential that this could be a wave 1, and then we could be forming this as a wave 2 into this zone. Like I said, the structure is not great at the moment. Potentially completed into there, but what we'd then want to be seeing, like from this, would actually be a move up here. So off of the current structure, we'd be looking for this 2361.42. That would be a typical 3rd wave move. So if we do move up into this zone, effectively what we could have is a 5-wave structure here, and then we can argue that potentially this is going to become wave 1 of a bigger move to the upside here. So yeah, we got to give it a little bit more time here to see how this plays out. If we manage to continue to hold this 22,817, then effectively we could look for progression to the upside. But if we lose that, then I'll be looking for those target zones that we talked about within this box area here, which isn't showing on the 15 minutes, but yeah, you get the idea. Moving back down into this. However, should we lose this low of this 22,335, then it becomes more probable we're actually starting to make our way down for that bigger retracement into this zone of this previous 4th wave. So I'll be interested to see exactly where this comes in. We could look to retest this channel and move away again, or alternatively this could sort of drag out sideways a little bit and we could come back deeper within this to test this previous 4th wave. So it is possible we can actually see this come down into the channel again, into this 4th wave, fake out, and then break back to the upside. So we're just going to have to give it a bit more time. We'll keep you up to date as we see the moves happening, and hopefully you found the video useful. If you did, please smash that like button, hit that subscribe button if you haven't already, turn on those bell notifications so you never miss a video, and why not leave us some feedback down below. Okay, everyone, I'm going to leave it there. Hope everyone has enjoyed it. We will see you in the next video. Take care out there, everybody.